Hello and welcome to another story time. We are Crickers on to chapter 15 now. Back to the Woleb. Has your mum and dad ever burnt the dinner? Maybe a piece of toast at breakfast time? Do you remember what it smelt like? It's horrible, isn't it? Well, that very same smell suddenly wafted up Lucy's nostrils. Hot, 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 the Creakers cried as the first pools of wonderful morning sunlight reached their basket that they were trapped in and cut through the bars like knives. Lucy looked down and gasped as she saw their black skin puffing up like bubbling treacle at the first drop of light. "Let us go," Grunt growled. "Oh my goodness, I'm sorry," Lucy said, leaping from the basket at once. She lifted it off the four Creakers and rushed the curtain to draw them properly, buying them some time. When she turned back round, her heart thumped in her chest. The Creakers were tugging her dad's grubby coat off Ella's floppy, sleeping body. "Hey, that's my dad's!" cried Lucy. "Stupid little kidling, never trust a Creaker," Grunt cried as he put the coat on himself, wearing it like a royal robe. Then, in a split second, he slid underneath Lucy's bed, much faster than Lucy had seen them move before. Gruff, Scratch and Sniff followed, giggling and laughing in their weird, twisted way as they slipped into the blackness below. "No!" Lucy cried, but it was too late. They had gone, along with their dad's coat, back to the Woleb. She quickly shook Ella. "Wake up, you sleepyhead." But I only like pink marshmallows," Ella mumbled in a dreamy voice. Lucy jumped onto her bed, bounced up and down, shaking Norman. "Wake up, you useless boy," she called. There's no scout badge for sleeping through a crisis." "Actually, there's a scout badge for... Oh, sorry, wrong words. Joke's the narrator. "Actually, there is a scout badge for sleeping through a crisis. It looks like this." It was hopeless. Norman and Ella were too heavy under the Dozy Dust's magic to be woken. Lucy was on her own. She had to think quickly. "That's right, I've got to think quickly," Lucy told herself firmly. "I'm the only person who knows where the grown-ups are and how to get there. I've got to find Mum. I've got to get her back." Lucy dropped to the floor and peered into the dark space beneath her bed. The wooden boards appeared to be normal, but Lucy knew better now. She reached out slowly and prodded one with her fingertips. The floor wobbled. The wormhole of the Woleb was still open, but as Lucy thought this, the floor gave a little shake and a bubble rose to the surface and popped, though it was some sort of living jelly. Lucy pulled her hand back quickly and felt the warmth of the morning sun as it illuminated her room through the thin curtains. "The sunlight must be making the wormhole close," thought Lucy. "That's it, now or never." She pulled the straps of her swimming goggles tight, pushed her fringe to one side, took a deep breath and slid her head first into the shadows beneath her bed. The floor swallowed her up whole. In an instant, she sank into the squashy, squishy, wobbly floor. She was back in the Woleb once more. Lucy tried to relax, to let the sticky walls tighten and stretch around her, and finally spit her out into the strange Woleb tunnel. She flipped upside down, or was it downside up? Either way, she felt awfully dizzy again as she toppled onto her bottom next to the hole that led into her bedroom. Suddenly the hole started to glow a glorious orange, like a warm sunrise, before shrinking and disappearing completely. "Oh, the wormhole must close in daytime to stop sunlight from getting in, protecting the Creakers and the Woleb from being dusted," Lucy murmured. "That also means I can't get out. I'm stuck down here, at least till it's night time in Whiffington again." A Creaker laughed echoed down the steamy corridor, and Lucy saw four twisted shadows scurry off in the distance. "We got the stinkerful jacket," she heard Grunt cackle. "Scratch be using it as a duvet to sleep in. Sniff wants it as a rotten rug. Gart be making a pair of whiffy coat curtains with it. None of yous be having this stinking thing. We be taking it to the king," Grunt hissed. "The king?" Lucy whispered to herself. "All hails the king," the Creakers snapped in unison as they marched deeper into the tunnel. "The king of the Creakers." Oh, sorry, Lucy again. The king of the Creakers, he must be the worst of them, Lucy thought. And she was right. The Creaker king was the worst Creaker in all the Woleb. But even worse than that, what Lucy didn't know yet was that to rescue the grown-ups, to get her mum back, Lucy was going to have to face him. Don't tell her. There's a picture. Oh, that's the end of the chapter. So the next one is chapter 16, The Marshmallow of Your Dreams, which hopefully will be up tomorrow. So I hope everyone's keeping safe and well. Take care, and we'll see you when we see you.